Hopewell High School Sports on Fox.
We play physical.
You're listening to Hopewell High School Sports on Fox Sports Radio 1340 AM. Hopewell High School Sports.
I love it here.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to WHAP Fox Sports 1340 AM's coverage of Hopewell High School basketball. As tonight, the Hopewell Blue Devils will take on the Prince George Royals here at Hopewell High School. A beautiful Friday evening here, right in the heart of Hopewell, Virginia. And we'll see Hopewell coming into tonight's game to take on these Prince George Royals. And it looks like fans are beginning to file in here tonight. Both of these teams just really in the first few games of their 2017. Hopewell coming off of a run to, of course, the state finals last year and a heartbreaking loss to IC Norcom. Have obviously lost a little bit of their senior talent and have started off this 2016 through 2017 season at 9-8. And they're taking on a Prince George team here tonight that will certainly be looking to avenge last season where the Blue Devils swept the Royals in both games that they played. So a good turnout so far tonight here at Hopewell. The JV game just ended a few minutes ago. Hopewell, the home standing team, winning 68-56 over the Royals JV team. So that game ran a little long. We're slated to start in about 15 minutes. So once we get started, roughly about 5 minutes from start time, you'll hear tonight's starting lineups along with buzzer-to-buzzer coverage of Blue Devils basketball. So stay tuned here. We'll hear just a few words from our local sponsors here. And on the other side, you'll hear some more of our pregame show, not to mention the starting lineups and the opening tip of tonight's game between the Blue Devils and the Prince George Royals. Stay tuned on WHAP Fox Sports Radio.
Stroh-Snyder Chevrolet has an extensive inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. If you're looking for quality new or used trucks, Stroh-Snyder features the rugged Tahoe as well as the popular Silverado 1500. Stroh-Snyder offers a fantastic selection of vehicles under $15,000. Stop by Stroh-Snyder Chevrolet today, 5200 Oaklawn Boulevard near Fort Lee. Stroh-Snyder has been in business since 1966.
Where do you turn when you need help with hardware? Well, I know where I go, and that's McKay's True Value Hardware in Hopewell. McKay's has the most extensive inventory in the hardware business since 1955. If it's heating, cooling, plumbing, painting, or electrical, McKay's has it at a very competitive price, including difficult-to-find items such as wood and machine screws, stainless steel nuts and bolts, washers, filters, and hoses. Bob McKay's superior knowledge and helpful staff have what you want when you need it the most. McKay's Hardware, 416 South 15th Avenue, 458-3241.
Hello, my name is Andy Clark, and I'm an agent with Ligon Jones Insurance Services in downtown Hopewell. I'm here to tell you that at Ligon Jones Insurance, we're dedicated to serving you. You've heard all the gimmicks and sales pitches from 800 number and online companies, and we can offer all the same options, such as accident forgiveness, disappearing deductibles, 24-hour claim service, home and auto discounts, and much, much more. What we offer that they can't is local knowledge and experience, a broader selection of companies and coverages, and personal service. When you call, email, or stop by Ligon Jones Insurance, you'll speak to Lucky, Sherry, or myself, and you will not have to press 1 for English or wait for the next available representative. We don't just sell insurance. We back it up with great customer service. At Ligon Jones Insurance Services, we have over 60 years experience. We all live in the Tri-Cities area, and we support many different local charities. From hot dog carts to hotels, we can cover it all. So if you want better pricing, better coverage, and better service, all from a company that gives back to the community, call Ligon Jones Insurance at 458-8522 or go to www.ligonjones.com.
And we're back here on WHAP Fox Sports Radio for tonight's coverage of the Hopewell Blue Devils basketball varsity team as they take on the Prince George Royals here tonight. This is a rematch from a game back in the end of 2016. That game was played at Prince George, and Hopewell did take a narrow victory in that matchup, 62-57, over the then homestanding Royals. In that game, Hopewell showed some great strength there at the end, pulling that game out in the last few minutes, earning a 5-point victory. But it was kind of a foreshadowing of what they would really see to come. They were able to get a win over Dinwiddie, was Prince George, on the 3rd. They took a loss at Varina a few days later. And then their last game was a 83-43 victory at Petersburg. So Prince George has some momentum coming into this matchup with the Blue Devils. As for Hopewell, their most recent matchup was on Tuesday night, just a few days ago, of course. Prior to that, however, they took on the Matoaca Warriors, and that game ended before really it even started. Only 3 minutes of that game were played. We saw Matoaca go up 6-2, but ultimately they did not finish that game due to impending weather conditions. They delayed that game, and you can hear that game tomorrow night on WHAP Fox Sports Radio. Tentative start tomorrow at 5 p.m. For that game between Hopewell and Matoaca, the conclusion of that game, rather, as they take on the Warriors, who were up 6-2 in that matchup. However, the Blue Devils did play earlier this week on Tuesday night in, kind of a in-between game. This game against Matoaca will be a little bit of an awkward starting time, as they've already played a few minutes of that game and have had a couple games in between. But nonetheless, they did play before that against the Colonial Heights Colonials. Was their most recent game right at the new year, and they pulled that one out 57-55. They got a very narrow victory in that one, and they come into this game 7-6, looking to improve upon that record and strengthen their resume as they head into the closing weeks of this season. So that's a look at both teams, and when we come back on the other side, we'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups for both the Hopewell Blue Devils and the Prince George Royals. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly on WHAP Fox Sports Radio.
At Owen Insurance Agency, you're not just another number to us. We're small enough to know you and large enough to meet your insurance needs. As an independent insurance agency, we have many available options to get you the best rate through the Hartford, Grange Insurance, Northern Neck, Progressive Insurance, or Dairyland Motorcycle. We offer great auto rates for all drivers and excellent homeowners coverage. You can also receive discounts when you combine your auto and home policies with us. Call or visit to compare. Let us do the shopping for you. Owen Insurance, 507 North 4th Avenue, Hopewell, 458-9400. That's 458-9400.
Heretic Feed and Seed has been Hopewell's lawn and garden expert for over 70 years. They say, if it grows, we have it. We also sell and service Cub Cadet, Steel, Echo, Exmark power equipment. Heretic Feed and Seed is the place to go. They are the service center for the largest equipment dealers in the area. That's Heretic Feed and Seed for all your lawn and garden needs. Located at 417 South 15th Avenue, Hopewell, Virginia, for all your lawn and garden needs.
Shoes need repairing? Don't know where to take them? Cavalli's Leather Shop and Shoe Repair, 3514 Oak Lawn Boulevard in Hopewell, is the place to go. Cavalli's features a complete line of motorcycle apparel, including vests, jackets, chaps, road packets, tool pouches, and gloves. Need a patch sewn on your biker's vest? Cavalli's is the place. They also carry Western boots and hats. That's Cavalli's Shoe Repair and Leather Shop, 3514 Oak Lawn Boulevard in Hopewell, phone 458-2016. Open 9 to 6 weekdays, 9 to 5 Saturday. For all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting, call Ingram & Associates Real Estate at 804-458-9873. This announcement brought to you by Delegate Riley Ingram, representing the 62nd District in Virginia's House of Delegates, consisting of Hopewell, Prince George, Chesterfield, and Henrico County. You may call Delegate Ingram on his direct phone at 804-452-2202. The number again for Ingram Associates, 458-9873.
Wingtown, Cavalier Square, Hopewell. They feature hot wings, fish, shrimp, Philly steak, burgers, and fries. Wing flavors, mild, medium, hot, lemon pepper, honey barbecue, teriyaki, garlic pepper, and sweet and sour. Dine in or take out. Call Wingtown today, 452-6111. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Wingtown, Cavalier Square, Hopewell. Fred's Transmission, 3007 Oaklawn Boulevard in Hopewell. Call 452-1446. Locally owned and operated 15 years at that location. Fred McCullen, 30 years experience too. Offers auto repair, free estimates. Shop hours 8 to 5, Monday through Thursday, 8 to 3 on Fridays. Call 452-1446. Fred's Transmission, 3007 Oaklawn Boulevard in Hopewell. And he says, go you Hopewell High School Blue Devils, go!
Gonna build our new dream home down by the riverside. Ingram Realty is my guide. The Landings at Anchor Point, the newest riverfront neighborhood in the Appomattox. Located in Hopewell, just 1/2 mile from Fort Lee, features single-family houses, condos, and townhouses. Models open noon to 5, Wednesday through Sunday. Contact Tracy Ingram Realtor at 720-8508. Located in Hopewell, contact Tracy Ingram Realtor at 720-8508.
Mimi wants you to become aware of Heritage Custom Cabinets located at 23024 Air Park Drive, Petersburg, Virginia. Heritage Custom Cabinets designs and builds the cabinets you desire at a price you can afford. They have a custom selection showroom to explore the way you want your cabinets made. When designing cabinets, Mimi will walk you through every detail, from the colors to the countertops to the perfect stone backsplash. She loves to design and build quality cabinets just for you. Heritage Custom Cabinets is located at 23024 Air Park Drive, Petersburg, Virginia. The main number is 861-5251. That number again is 861-5251. Call Heritage Custom Cabinets today to get started with your fantastic kitchen.
This is Jeff Butler, pastor of Hopewell's Woodlawn Presbyterian Church, and I invite you to come visit us sometime. We're a church that not only worships together each Sunday morning at 11, but on Tuesday nights serve our members and those from the community by bowling together at the 15th Street Bowling Alley from 6:30 to 8:30. The first Saturday of each month, we offer a free breakfast starting at 8:30, and each Sunday, rotating between afternoons and evenings, we offer a youth program for middle schoolers and high schoolers. We also have a preschool for ages 3 and 4. We support missionaries in Haiti and Russia, regularly support the Super Kids ministry throughout the Tri-Cities, and the Big Brother and Big Sisters program here in Hopewell. We think that the most important thing that we can do in our life is to give back to the Lord for how graciously and generously He has loved us in Christ. As we love God with all of ourselves and our neighbor as ourselves, we see lives changing for Christ, youngsters becoming mentored, the community being strengthened, and the Tri-Cities becoming more hopeful, joyful, and peaceful in the midst of the chaos of the world. I invite you to come check us out, Woodlawn Presbyterian Church, 1201 Blackstone Avenue, right here in Hopewell.
South Park Carpet Flooring Outlet and Chester Floors Superstore has the finest brands of carpet and vinyl flooring available. They offer warehouse prices to the public and have the largest selection of remnants for purchase. Expert installation, normally the next business day for both residential and commercial work. Call or visit South Park Carpet at 860 West Roslyn Road, off I-95 at exit 53 in Colonial Heights, Virginia. Call them at 804-520-2763 or 804-748-4990.
Commonwealth Dentistry, located at 456 Charles Dimmick Parkway in Colonial Heights and on 4th and Broadway in Hopewell, provide trusted and comfortable dental care for the entire family. Doctors Beltrami, Dixon, and Stafford and their staff provide only the best that modern dentistry has to offer. They use the latest in technology and procedures to provide your care. They specialize in children, family, and cosmetic dentistry, crowns on your first visit, and teeth implants. They keep up with the latest dental procedures and pride themselves on patient care. They accept many dental insurance plans. Call now for your appointment at 520-4088 or in Hopewell at 458-3004. Why Commonwealth Dentistry? They are simply the best. That number again is 520-4088 or in Hopewell at 458-3004. This is Win Hasty. Take it from me. I go there.
Jerry's Burger Spot has all your Friday night tailgating favorites. From their never frozen burger, fresh cut fries, ice cream, and milkshakes. Jerry's Burger Spot offers the best lunch, and if you desire a fresh handmade burger or some delicious ice cream like Mom used to make, stop by Jerry's Burger Spot at 3815 Jefferson Park Road, Prince George, Virginia, right off 36 near Fort Lee. Jerry's Burger Spot. Remember, win.
We play physical.
You're listening to Hopewell High School Sports on Fox Sports Radio 1340 AM. Hopewell High School Sports.
I love it here.
Has all your Friday night tailgating favorites. From their never frozen burger, fresh cut fries, ice cream, and milkshakes. Jerry's Burger Spot offers the best lunch, and if you desire a fresh handmade burger or some delicious ice cream like Mom used to make, stop by Jerry's Burger Spot at 3815 Jefferson Park Road, Prince George, Virginia, right off 36 near Fort Lee. Jerry's Burger Spot. Remember, win.
We play physical.
You're listening to Hopewell High School Sports on Fox Sports Radio 1340 AM. Hopewell High School Sports.
I love it here.
Well, Coach, congratulations first on this win last week against Brentsville District. And
all right, well, welcome back to WHAP Fox Sports Radio and coverage of Hopewell Royals basketball, or excuse me, Hopewell Blue Devils basketball. And apologize for the delay and the technical difficulties and all the different programming you probably just heard, but we were getting the starting lineups from our very helpful staff here at Hopewell High School. So we have those starting lineups ready for you right now. So thank you for hanging with us here on WHAP Fox Sports Radio. So for the Hopewell Blue Devils, we will hear their starting lineups in just a moment. But first, we will take a pause for tonight's national anthem. All right, so we will get set for game time now. And first of all, the starting lineups for the visiting Prince George Royals. Number 12 is Tevin Tucker. Number 21 is David McDougall. Number 32 is Malik Nash. Number 42, Jeffrey Robinson. And number 50, Kristen Chappelle. And now for the Hopewell Blue Devils. Your starting five are Ali Treadway, number 2. Sean Wallace, number 3. Fajon Taylor, number 10. And then the twins, Malik Jefferson, number 42, and Jalen Jefferson, number 44. And those are your 5 starters for the Hopewell Blue Devils. And they are taking the court now, being announced. Prince George, you're liable to hear a fair amount of crowd noise when Prince George scores tonight, as Prince George fans are sitting behind the announcer's table here. And of course, Hopewell, many of their fans are sitting behind the scoring table over on the north side of the arena. So Hopewell getting ready to be announced now. And as we announced some of those starting five for the Blue Devils, you may have heard some of those names as you were listening to Blue Devils football earlier this year. Both Allie Treadway and Fajon Taylor were on the football team. So you certainly may have heard some of those names. Another name you may have heard, Owen Abrahamian was also on the football team. So you may hear him coming off of the bench. Some returners from last year. Abrahamian was on the team. Both of the Jefferson twins were on the team in Malik and Jalen. And Allie Treadway actually played for Prince George, of course, last year. Transferred to Hopewell to play on their football team mainly. But he is also in the starting five for the basketball Blue Devils. So this is an interesting matchup in that respect, as Treadway played for the Royals last year. He knows the team pretty well, and he will be one of the starting five here tonight. So Prince George coming from their bench, and they are in gold uniforms with green trim and green letters and numbers. And Hopewell, the homestanding Blue Devils, in their familiar white jerseys with blue trim and gold letters and numbers. And number 50 will be taking the jump for Prince George. That's Christian Chappell, and he is a large human being. He is big. I would say, just eyeballing it, probably about a 6'4" and about 275. He's a big guy, and he'll be taking the jump for Prince George against Malik for Hopewell. And Hopewell controls the jump, and we're off. 3-point attempt quickly, no good. And the rebound goes to the Royals. So the Royals moving right to left on your radio dial tonight. Layup attempt on the other end, no good. Rebound back to Hopewell. And now here come the Blue Devils in transition. And dribbling through his defender. And here comes Jalen Jefferson in the lane. 2-point attempt, no good. Chappell controls the rebound. And we'll see how many rebounds big Christian Chappell can control here tonight against Hopewell. And ball out of bounds. It'll stay right here with the Royals. So early on, a couple of missed shots either way, and both teams collecting defensive rebounds for either side. Ball inbounded now to Christian Chappell. Chappell looking for an open man. He finds him at number 32, Malik Nash. Nash now back to Chappell. Chappell working against the defender. Turnaround jump shot by Chappell is no good. It almost rolled in, but a rebound to the Blue Devils. Blue Devils coming back now in transition. Dribbling towards the basket, jump shot is no good. Rebound once again to Chappell. And that's 2 rebounds now for Christian Chappell. Coming down the other way, Chappell, jump shot for 2, no good. Chappell not afraid to take a jump shot. He collects his own rebound, dribbles in, layup attempt no good, another rebound, and another layup is good, and the foul. So Christian Chappell now already within the first minute and 15 seconds has 4 rebounds, and he has 2 points. He'll get the opportunity for a third, and Prince George takes the early lead 2-0. So Christian Chappell, by far the biggest player on the court, collected 2 of his own rebounds and gets the putback for 2 and the foul. And I believe that foul was on number 42 for the Blue Devils, and that's an early foul on Malik Jefferson. And the free throw attempt is up. It bounces off of the back iron, no good. And the rebound goes to Hopewell. So 2-0 early here. And the Blue Devils will have the opportunity to strike back. 3-point attempt is up and no good. Out of bounds, and it's going to stay right here with the Blue Devils. Last touch by number 42, Jeffrey Robinson. So kind of a quick shooting pace here by Hopewell. They're not taking a lot of time to pick their shot. We'll see if they stick with that strategy. Inbounded to Jalen Jefferson. Hook shot, no good. Rebound, Prince George. And now here comes the Royals coming the other way. They dribble it into the left side, and they're going to call a traveling violation on number 42, Jeffrey Robinson. And that's the first turnover of the night for the Royals. Hopewell ball. So here come the Blue Devils now, coming from left to right on your radio dial. Number 10, Fajon Taylor, acting as the point guard for the Blue Devils. He dribbles into the lane, he kicks it back out, and now they start fresh with Sean Wallace on the outside. Wallace working against number 12, Tevin Tucker. Now he dribbles into a double team, dish it off to Kayshawn Jones. Excuse me, that's Taylor once again. Three-point attempt, Taylor in and out. Rebound to the Royals. Royals moving the other way, and Chappell can't handle the pass. It's knocked out of the bounds, and Hopewell will retain possession. 5:42 remaining here in the first quarter. 8-minute quarters here in high school basketball for a total of 32 minutes between the buzzers. 2-0 in favor of Prince George thus far. Layup attempt is no good, but the foul, that'll be on number 12 for Prince George. That's Tevin Tucker, his first. And going to the line for two will be Sean Wallace. So Wallace. Front shot is up, and it's no good off the front iron. Wallace takes his time as he releases his free throws. Pretty good turnout from both schools thus far, as both the Prince George side and the Hopewell side have about equal fans. I mean, the distance between two schools is only about 15 minutes. The second shot is up, and it's good. So Sean Wallace hits one of two, and it's 2-1 early on here. Quick stoppage in play, I think, to move something off of the court, and Prince George will inbound with some pressure in the back court, looking for a man, and he finds Chappell, who deflects it to another man, and it goes in, and that was number 21, David McDougall, who connects for two, and it is 4-1 Royals. 5:18 remaining here in the first quarter. Quick dump pass to Abrahamian, but Abrahamian travels after he gets it, and it will be Prince George ball. So the second turnover on the night for Hopewell. And Chappell will sub out, take a breather here. And here come the Royals once again. 4-1 with 5:08 remaining here in the first quarter. Royals with the three-point lead and the ball. Moving the ball around well on the top of the key. Layup attempt, no good. Nice block by Abrahamian. And here comes the Blue Devils. Blue Devils coming in transition. Wallace dishes it over to the left-hand side. Nowhere for Jalen Jefferson to go. And Fajon Taylor ends up with the ball on top of the key. Three-point attempt, Wallace, no good off the front iron. And the rebound goes to Prince George. Prince George, errant pass out of bounds. And Hopewell gets the ball back. Subbing in for Hopewell now, number 15, Travante Jones. And he will take the place of Owen Abrahamian. Malik Jefferson also checks back in for Hopewell. Hopewell brings the ball in under their own basket. And once again, with 4:37 remaining in the first quarter, it's 4-1. Taylor with the floater, no good. And he calls an offensive foul on Fajon Taylor. I don't know about that call, but nonetheless, it will be Hopewell's second foul, and the ball will go to Prince George. .429 remaining here, and it is 4-1. And a quick foul. We'll see who they ring up for the foul. Looks like it's number 10, and very quickly, Fajon Taylor has hit his second foul. So 4:24 remaining, and Fajon Taylor is going to have to sit on the bench, and they will have to go to their reserves. And the ball now inbounded by Prince George. Quick three-point attempt is no good. Scramble for the rebound. Prince George picks it up. Two-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Hopewell. And now here comes the Blue Devils. And with 4:10 remaining, they have a chance to tighten this lead. A kick ball, and it will be inbounded from the end line. And now Chappell will come back in for Prince George. And he is a pretty big threat under that basket. So we'll see if Chappell becomes a factor here defensively. as Sean Wallace looks for a man. He finds him at the top of the key, and that's number 5, Bryant Hughes, coming off of the bench. Hughes dishes it back. Now they get it under the basket. Chappell bumps him, but converting anyway is number 15, Trevante Jones. So Trevante Jones gets his first 2 coming off the bench. It's 4-3. 4-3 with 3:47 remaining, and a steal quickly. Here comes Hopewell in transition. Layup attempt is good. Sean Wallace for 2, and just like that, it's 5-4 Hopewell. So Hopewell using some sticky fingers there on defense to collect a 5-4 lead. Prince George slowing it down a little bit now on offense. And, a nice move by number 12. They dish it out. 3-point attempt. Good. Nice shot there. That's number 2, Tynan Bassett. Tynan Bassett hits the 3, and it's 7-5. And Prince George retakes the lead. Nice shot there by Bassett, but right before that, a great move by number 12, Tevin Tucker. He really juked that defense for Hopewell. Crowd getting into it here on both the Prince George and Hopewell sides. Hopewell with the ball. Jalen Jefferson, that's actually Malik, takes the 2, no good. And a late foul call, and Malik Jefferson will go to the line for 2. And that foul is going to be on number 2, Tynan Bassett. That's his first foul. And with 2:56 remaining, Malik Jefferson will have the opportunity to tie. First shot for Jefferson is up, and it's good. So Malik Jefferson hits his first of 2 free throws, 7-6. And now checking into the game for Hopewell will be Samuel Cooper. Samuel Cooper comes in, and Sean Wallace will take a break. Your reigning state finalists down by 1 here with 2:56 remaining in the first quarter. Second shot for Malik is up and good. So Malik Jefferson converts on both of his free throws. It is 7-7. Tie ball game early on here in the first quarter. Here comes Prince George on the other side. 3-point attempt is no good. Way too strong. Rebound, Malik Jefferson. And now coming back will be the Blue Devils. They bring it into their side of the court. Ali Treadway, stolen by Christian Chappell. Chappell with great hands for a big guy. And Prince George gets the ball back. That's the 4th turnover of the night by Hopewell. And dribbling it out of bounds. But it's off of Hopewell last, and Prince George will get the inbounds. Checking in now for Prince George, Jeffrey Robinson comes back into the game, as well as number 1, Jejor Lambert. Lambert gets the quick 3, way too strong off the top of the rim. And now Hopewell coming back in 4-on-1, and they botch it. A shot attempt goes up, and it's good. And that was number 5 for the Blue Devils. That was Bryant Hughes who collects the 2. They had it 4-on-1, and they almost botched it, but Hughes was able to really quickly get the ball back. Looks like that shot may not have counted, though. Looks like it may have been a traveling violation. So another turnover, but a turnover on the other end. This is Tynan Bassett turns it over. He travels. And after all that, it's still 7-7 with 2:04 remaining here in the first quarter. Here comes Hopewell. Hopewell dribbling around on the top of the key. Number 22, Samuel Cooper. Replacement point guard. 3-point attempt up and no good. That was number 15, Trevante Jones. In transition, Hopewell keeps it in bounds, but Prince George collects it. And there is Tevin Tucker. And it looks like this one's coming the other way. And yes, an offensive foul called on Tucker. That's his second foul, so he'll have to come out. And a lot of fouls early on here on some key players. Jejor Lambert comes back in for the Royals. So 1:40 remaining here in the first quarter, and the Blue Devils and Royals are tied here at 7. Both teams have missed quite a few shots. Layup attempt by Hopewell on the other end is no good. Abrahamian tried to save it, but it goes out of bounds, and Prince George will get the ball on their own end line here. Subbing in for the Royals now is number 21, McDougal, will come back into the game for Tynan Bassett. Malik Nash will inbound for the Royals. 3 in the backcourt for Hopewell, some token pressure. And, foul call there. And that's going to be on Trevante Jones. That's his first. Kind of bailed him out there. He was working against pretty strong defense there. And quickly, that's 5 fouls against Hopewell. 5 fouls for the Blue Devils, 3 against the Royals so far. Minute 18 remaining. Floated a pass up to Christian Chappell. Chappell finds his man. Layup attempt is good. Nice shot there. That's number 21, McDougal. David McDougal for 2. And it's 9-7 Prince George. Hopewell finds Abrahamian down low. Abrahamian, air ball, no good, as Chappell certainly proves as a big defender. So here comes Prince George on the other end. Abrahamian couldn't get that ball over Chappell without airing it out. 3-point attempt, Chappell, no good. I'm not familiar with Christian Chappell, but that seems like it wouldn't be his shot, but it was actually almost went in. It was pretty close. 3-point attempt, Hopewell, no good. Rebound, Christian Chappell. So that's 6 rebounds in the first quarter for Christian Chappell. 30 seconds remaining here, first period. Layup attempt, and 1. So Abrahamian collects the foul, and it's an and 1. Actually, the foul's going to be against number 15, Trevante Jones. That's his second. Score 2 for Malik Nash, and he'll get an opportunity to add 1 here at the free throw line. Checking back in for Prince George, Tynan Bassett. And Bassett, of course, hit that 3 earlier on. So with 26.7 remaining here in the first quarter, they'll look to extend their lead to 5. The free throw attempt is up and good. So Malik Nash converts on his and 1 opportunity. And Hopewell will check back in Ali Treadway with the last 25 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. So Hopewell, we'll see if they hold for the last shot. Sean Wallace passes it over to Jalen Jefferson. Jefferson over to Abrahamian. Abrahamian working against the tough defense of Prince George. 2-point attempt is up and good. Up and good for number 5. Bryant Hughes scored the 2. And 12-9 here with 11.1 remaining here in the first quarter. So we'll see if Hughes can convert on this and 1 opportunity. The free throw is up and good. So Hughes score it the 3 the hard way, and it's 12-10. Hopewell remaining within shouting distance here early on. Wholesale substitutions, though, for the Royals with 11.1 remaining. Chappell took a quick breather. He's back in. And Malik Nash will inbound for the Royals. And they quickly, at the last second, get number 22 off the bench. That's Dorian Hall. Dorian Hall will come in for Prince George. Inbound by Nash. Nash gets it in to number 21, McDougal. McDougal up with 7 seconds left. He dribbles it into the paint. Blocked. Gets his own. Shot attempt no good. And this will not get off in time. And going into the second quarter, Prince George has the early advantage, 12-10 against your Hopewell Blue Devils. We'll be right back on the other side with your second quarter. You're listening to WHAP, Fox Sports Radio.
Joe Snyder Chevrolet has an extensive inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. If you're looking for quality new or used trucks, Stroh Snyder features the rugged Tahoe as well as the popular Silverado 1500. Stroh Snyder offers a fantastic selection of vehicles under $15,000. Stop by Stroh Snyder Chevrolet today, 5200 Oak Lawn Boulevard near Fort Lee. Stroh Snyder has been in business since 1966.
Where do you turn when you need help with hardware? Well, I know where I go, and that's McKay's True Value Hardware in Hopewell. McKay's has the most extensive inventory in the hardware business since 1955. If it's heating, cooling, plumbing, painting, or electrical, McKay's has it at a very competitive price, including difficult-to-find items such as wood and machine screws, stainless steel nuts and bolts, washers, filters, and hoses. Bob McKay's superior knowledge and helpful staff have what you want when you need it the most. McKay's Hardware, 416 South 15th Avenue, 458-3241.
And welcome back to WHAP Fox Sports Radio for tonight's continuing coverage of Hopewell Blue Devils basketball. The Blue Devils trail 12-10 after the first quarter. Nice performance by Prince George. They get 4 points out of David McDougal, 3 each out of Tynan Bassett and Malik Nash. Hopewell was anchored by Sean Wallace and Brian Hughes, each with 3. But Hopewell early on in a little bit of foul trouble. They have 6 fouls to 4 for Prince George. Prince George inbounds the ball, having the possession here. Quick 2-point attempt is good. Nice shot by McDougal, and McDougal is on fire here. And it is 14-10. Hopewell gets it back. They're in the paint now, and a 2-point attempt is no good. That was Malik Jefferson. He's not able to convert, and the rebound to Christian Chappell. That's at least 7 so far for the big man for the Royals. Prince George leading by 4, 14-10, early on in the second quarter. They work it around the top of the key. Looking for an open man. 2-point attempt is contested, no good, and the rebound goes to Jalen Jefferson. Now here come the Blue Devils on the other end. Fajon Taylor in the paint. 2-point floater, no good, and scramble for the rebound. Taylor gets his own. Gets it over to Jalen Jefferson in the corner. Over to brother Malik. Hook shot, good, and the foul on Christian Chappell. So Malik Jefferson converts for 2. A nice hook shot, and Christian Chappell collects his first foul. Jefferson will get the opportunity to close this to a 1-point game. And early in the second quarter, this has been a very competitive contest so far. Lambert will go to the bench, and he will be replaced by, I believe that's number 10, Keyshawn Jones. Free throw is good, so Jefferson has 5 early on, and it is 14-13 Blue Devils. And that's actually number 12, Tevin Tucker, checking back into the game, playing with 2 fouls. Tucker will slowly bring it into the front court for the Royals. 14-13, Tucker dishes it off to David McDougal. Back to Tucker now at the top of the key. Hopewell playing a little bit of a 2-3 defense here. 2-point attempt up and no good by Swain Turner. And here comes Hopewell. They get it into the paint, but a block there. Nice defensive play, but Hopewell gets it right back. 2-point attempt is good. Malik Jefferson has 7, and Hopewell has the lead, 15-14. Hopewell trying to get their crowd into the game, up by 1. 6:18 remaining in the second quarter. Swinging it around, Prince George, 3-point fake, and now a 2-point attempt, and it's good. Number 32, Malik Nash, he's got 5. 16-15, back and forth. And no foul call, but Malik Jefferson still ends up with the ball. Gets it off to Jalen, and they call the foul there. That's going to be against number 15, Swain Turner. Actually, they call that one on Jejor Lambert, I believe. Is he even in the game? Nope, that's got to be on Swain Turner. That's going to be his first. And going to the line for 2 will be Jalen Jefferson. First shot is up and good. Jalen Jefferson, the lefty, hits the first free throw attempt. And second shot oncoming. It's tied 16-16. Abrahamian checks back in for Hopewell. Second shot is up and no good off the back iron. Rebound, Prince George. Once again, this game is tied with 5:53 remaining in the second quarter. Number 12, Tevin Tucker, acting point guard once again. Nice dish down low, and the collection goes to Jeffrey Robinson. Robinson for 2, and it's once again 18-16. Prince George. Tight defense now. They got him 3-on-1, and I think they call a timeout. So Hopewell calls a quick timeout. And they were in a little bit of a defensive trouble there, but they get out of it by calling a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, Hopewell's first of the half. And what we're seeing so far, it looks like whoever is able to hit their shots is going to win this game. That sounds a little bit obvious, but both teams have struggled from the floor early on. But when they have converted, they keep drawing contact. So if you draw contact and you make the basket, typically you're going to be the team that wins. So we'll see if that can continue here as Prince George leads by 2 with just 5:32 remaining in the second quarter. So they come out of the timeout, and it will be Hopewell's ball on the baseline, And Sean Wallace will inbound for the Blue Devils. See where Wallace chooses to go. He tries to go down low to Abrahamian, but it's immediately knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Tevin Tucker. Or, excuse me, that's Wayne Turner. Inbounded to Jalen Jefferson. Hook shot, no good. Rebound Royals, and they get it up court to number 32. Layup is good. So Malik Nash has got 7 points. And it's 20-16, Prince George. So Hopewell swings it around. Abrahamian can't handle the pass. And Jalen Jefferson luckily collects the loose ball, and Hopewell will reset. Into the corner now. That's not where you want to be. Sean Wallace ends up with the ball over here on the right-hand side. Fajon Taylor all alone for three. Good! Nice shot there by Fajon Taylor. That's his first three of the night, and it's 20-19. Quickly up court. Three-point attempt on the other side is no good. Layup attempt on the other side. Nope. They're going to call an offensive foul. Offensive foul on number 42, Jeffrey Robinson. That's his first. And Hopewell will have a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. 4:43 remaining, second quarter, and it's 20-19 Hopewell. Hopewell coming into this game 7-6, and Prince George coming into the game 6-5. Three-point attempt quickly is good. Wow, Fajon Taylor feels it now. A quick 2 3-pointers by Fajon Taylor has made it 22-20 Hopewell. Taylor was a big part of that state championship run last year. Dish down low and a nice pass there. Collecting that pass to Wayne Turner. That's his first points of the night, and it's tied once again. 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Tied 22. Taylor for three, no good. He took an NBA range three-pointer there, and he wasn't able to connect. Prince George in transition now. Two-pointer, no good. Rebound, Malik Jefferson. Sean Wallace. Quickly in transition. Dribbling almost got a little too fancy. Three-point attempt, Taylor, no good off the side iron. And Prince George gets it back. So Taylor makes two, then misses two. Three-pointer, Tucker, good! Wow, Tevin Tucker, what a shot. That's his first points of the night. And a timeout. I believe that was a timeout called there by Prince George. So a timeout off of the made three-pointer as they'll look to reset. And a little bit of a question, I think, as to who called the timeout, perhaps. And the officials will discuss here, two of the officials anyway. And apparently Prince George called the timeout, and it's a full timeout. So we'll take a quick commercial break. It's actually a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. Prince George really brought a good contingent here, and they're very loud behind us, so you'll hear some noise tonight. But we'll see if Hopewell can keep their heads in it. It's 25-22, taking the lead off of that made three-pointer by Tevin Tucker, who's playing with two fouls. That'll be quite a storyline tonight as well. 3:30 remaining here, second quarter, and Hopewell with the ball and a three-point deficit. Fajon Taylor working against Tynan Bassett. He finds a way to the lane, and it's good. Two-pointer. And wow, Fajon Taylor is on fire. 8 points here in the second quarter after being shut out in the first quarter. 2-on-1. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to come back here to Hopewell. Great defensive play, and it's 25-24. And Fajon Taylor certainly feeling it over the last 3 minutes, hitting those 2 threes and a really nice floater in the lane to bring it within one. Just under 3 minutes remaining here. Sean Wallace controls the ball at the top of the key. 2-point attempt contested, and it's an air ball. And that was number 2, Ali Treadway. Couldn't connect there, and he's hurt. He's hurt over on the side. He's grabbing his leg. Not sure if it was a cramp or if a player fell into him. But that will draw the trainer off the bench for Hopewell. And it looks like it's probably just a cramp. It's unseasonably warm outside, and the humidity can always cause cramps even indoors. So it looks like probably a cramp for number 2, Allie Treadway. As the trainer's attending to him, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be back on the other side. It's 25-24 Prince George. You're listening to WHAP Fox Sports Radio.
Hello, my name is Andy Clark, and I'm an agent with Ligon Jones Insurance Services in downtown Hopewell. I'm here to tell you that at Ligon Jones Insurance, we're dedicated to serving you. You've heard all the gimmicks and sales pitches from 800 number and online companies, and we can offer all the same options, such as accident forgiveness, disappearing deductibles, 24-hour claim service, home and auto discounts, and much, much more. What we offer that they can't is local knowledge and experience, a broader selection of companies and coverages, and personal service. When you call, email, or stop by Ligon Jones Insurance, you will speak to Lucky, Sherry, or myself, and you will not have to press 1 for English or wait for the next available representative. We don't just sell insurance. We back it up with great customer service. At Ligon Jones Insurance Services, we have over 60 years experience. We all live in the Tri-Cities area, and we support many different local charities. From hot dog carts to hotels, we can cover it all. So if you want better pricing, better coverage, and better service, all from a company that gives back to the community, call Ligon Jones Insurance at 458-8522 or go to www.ligonjones.com.
So Allie Treadway gets off the court, appears to be okay, but he kind of limped off the court. We'll see if he returns here tonight. And Prince George controls the ball with a 1-point lead here with 2 minutes and a steal quickly. Oh, but it hits the end line. Fajon Taylor. Oh, and ball hit the sideline here. Fajon Taylor put it up just for fun and nailed a 3 from NBA range. So Fajon Taylor's really feeling it here tonight. Prince George gets the ball back nonetheless and keeps their 1-point lead. 2:32 remaining in the second quarter. 3-point attempt is good by number 32, Malik Nash. That's 10 points for Nash. 28-24, Prince George. Taylor, we'll see if he looks to answer here, working against Tynan Bassett. Dribbles around, stolen by Prince George. Stolen by Prince George. Layup attempt on the other end by Nash, no good. Rebound, Malik Jefferson. And Hopewell throws it away. Prince George gets it back. Tucker throws it away himself, and it steps out of bounds. Number 24, Isaiah Parker stepped out of bounds, so Prince George is going to keep the ball. So both teams committing a lot of turnovers here in the first half. Christian Chappell will check back in. He replaces Tynan Bassett. Chappell, certainly the biggest man on the court, has got at least 8 rebounds so far. Ball knocked out of bounds quickly. It'll stay with the Royals. Exactly 2 minutes remaining here. And Owen Abrahamian and Jalen Jefferson will come back in. Malik and Isaiah Parker will sit down. Looks like also checking back into the game will be Bryant Hughes. Inbounded 3-point attempt. Open 3 is no good. And Abrahamian collects the rebound. Oh, and he throws it away. Abrahamian makes another mistake. And Prince George gets the ball back. Into the corner, 3-point attempt. No good off that side iron. Last couple of 3-point attempts by Malik Nash have been too strong. Dish inside to Owen Abrahamian is good. Those are his first points of the night. And it's once again a 2-point lead. Prince George quickly moves it to the other side. 3-point attempt, no good off the back iron. Rebound, Faison Taylor. He's going to try and take it coast to coast. Layup, no good, too strong. Prince George knocks it out of bounds. Oh no, they're going to say it goes to Prince George. I don't know, they're going to talk about that one. I think that might have been off of Prince George. They're going to get together here, and they may reverse this call. Yep, they reverse the call, and it will stay with the Blue Devils. I think that's the right call. And with a 2-point deficit, they'll try and tie or take the lead with 1:20 left in the half. So it'll be Trevante Jones inbounding the ball from the sideline right in front of the Prince George bench. And he dishes it into Taylor. And Taylor dribbles it off his foot, and Prince George gets the ball back. 1:18 left here in the first half. And this has been a back-and-forth game to be sure. And Prince George will look to extend their lead. And Tevin Tucker setting up his play. And he's perfectly fine running some clock and getting to halftime. Ooh, a no-look dish. But I think they call a travel there. And it's going to go back to Hopewell. So another turnover. This has been a turnover-heavy first half. This is mirroring a lot of what we saw in the first game between Hopewell and Prince George, a low-scoring first half. And I think that game only got to about 119 points total. Offensive foul. Offensive foul is called. Actually, no, they call a 3-second violation. I think they got apprehensive 3 seconds in the lane. So Prince George inbounds the ball. And 48 seconds remaining here in the first half. Tucker dribbles it into the front court, passes it to Malik. That's Malik Nash. Back to Tevin Tucker. Loose ball, and it's stolen by Hopewell. Should have a clean route to the basket, and they do call the block. And he'll get 2 shots, will Sean Wallace. And we'll see who they get for the foul there. And they call number 32, Malik Nash, for the foul. I believe that's his first. And Sean Wallace will go to the line for 2 to potentially tie it. 3 points so far for Wallace on the night. First shot is up. And a nice shot by Wallace there. And it is a 1-point lead for Prince George. And Wallace will get a second shot now. And it is no good off the front iron. Chappell gets his 9th rebound of the game. 27 seconds remaining. Prince George thought about the 3, didn't do it. Oh, and a clean block by Malik Jefferson. And Hopewell, with 20 seconds left, Wallace over to number 5 for 3. Good, number 5 for 3. That's Bryant Hughes. And it's 30-28. Hopewell with 7 seconds left. Prince George will look to set up a good final shot. 5 seconds on the clock. Tucker looking for Chappell, and they call an offensive foul. They call the push-off on Chappell. That's his second. And Hopewell will have 2.3 seconds to get off a shot. And a quick sub in, number 22, Samuel Cooper. He'll take the 3 off of the backboard, no good. And going into halftime, Hopewell uses a late surge in the last 2 minutes of this first half to take a 30-28 lead into the locker room. We'll take a short commercial break. We'll come back on the other side for some halftime statistics, and then you'll hear the balance of tonight's game on WHAP, Fox Sports Radio.
At Owen Insurance Agency, you're not just another number to us. We're small enough to know you and large enough to meet your insurance needs. As an independent insurance agency, we have many available options to get you the best rate through the Hartford, Grange Insurance, Northern Neck, Progressive Insurance, or Dairyland Motorcycle. We offer great auto rates for all drivers and excellent homeowners coverage. You can also receive discounts when you combine your auto and home policies with us. Call or visit to compare. Let us do the shopping for you. Owen Insurance, 507 North 4th Avenue, Hopewell, 458-9400. That's 458-9400.
Heritage Feed Seed has been Hopewell's lawn and garden expert for over 70 years. They say, if it grows, we have it. We also sell and service Cub Cadet, Steel, Echo, Exmark power equipment. Heritage Feed and Seed is the place to go. They are the service center for the largest equipment dealers in the area. That's Heritage Feed and Seed for all your lawn and garden needs. Located at 417 South 15th Avenue, Hopewell, Virginia, for all your lawn and garden needs.
Shoes need repairing? Don't know where to take them? Cavalli's Leather Shop and Shoe Repair, 3514 Oaklawn Boulevard in Hopewell, is the place to go. Cavalli's features a complete line of motorcycle apparel, including vests, jackets, chaps, road packets, tool pouches, and gloves. Need a patch sewn on your biker's vest? Cavalli's is the place. They also carry Western boots and hats. That's Cavalli Shoe Repair and Leather Shop, 3514 Oaklawn Boulevard in Hopewell, phone 458-2016. Open 9 to 6 weekdays, 9 to 5 Saturday.
And we're back here on tonight's halftime show as the Hopewell Blue Devils lead at halftime 30-28 against the Prince George Royals. Really a back and forth first half. as Hopewell traded the lead back and forth with Prince George. Several ties in there as well, but they so far are on top by 2. Hopewell's scoring attack is led by Faison Taylor. All 8 of his points coming within the span of about a minute and a half. 2 consecutive three-pointers, as well as a really beautiful floater in the lane to collect 8 points. He does play with 2 fouls, though, going into the second half. Malik Jefferson adds 7 points for the Blue Devils, 6 points for Bryant Hughes, 4 for Sean Wallace, and his performance in the second half could be crucial for the Blue Devils. 2 each for Trevante Jones and Owen Abrahamian, and 1 point on a free throw by Jalen Jefferson. 2 fouls for both Faison Taylor and Trevante Jones, and Malik Jefferson will play with 1. As for Prince George, their scoring attack mostly led by Malik Nash, 10 points, including 2 3-pointers. Well-timed, taking the lead both times for Prince George, so he's going to be the X factor for the Royals as they try to make up this deficit in the second half. David McDougall also hit a 3 and added 1 other field goal and a free throw in his 6 points. 3 points each for Tynan Bassett and Tevin Tucker, and 2 points each for Swain Turner, Jeffrey Robinson, and Big Christian Chappell, who already has 9 rebounds for the Royals. 9 first-half rebounds. He did play, was sitting on the bench quite a bit, though, in that first half, so we'll see if they use him a little bit more. Prince George really had a lot of success while he was on the court, so we'll see what their strategy is in terms of employing Christian Chappell in the second half. We will take another commercial break. We'll come back on the other side. We're about 6 minutes away from the second half beginning. You're listening to WHAP Fox Sports Radio. It's Hopewell 30, Prince George 28 at the half.
Has an extensive inventory. Stroh-Snyder Chevrolet has an extensive inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. If you're looking for quality new or used trucks, Stroh-Snyder features the rugged Tahoe as well as the popular Silverado 1500. Stroh-Snyder offers a fantastic selection of vehicles under $15,000. Stop by Stroh-Snyder Chevrolet today, 5200 Oak Lawn Boulevard near Fort Lee. Stroh-Snyder has been in business since 1966.
Where do you turn when you need help with hardware? Well, I know where I go, and that's McKay's True Value Hardware in Hopewell. McKay's has the most extensive inventory in the hardware business since 1955. If it's heating, cooling, plumbing, painting, or electrical, McKay's has it at a very competitive price, including difficult-to-find items such as wood and machine screws, stainless steel nuts and bolts, washers, filters, and hoses. Bob McKay's superior knowledge and helpful staff have what you want when you need it the most. McKay's Hardware, 416 South 15th Avenue, 458-3241.
Hello, my name is Andy Clark, and I'm an agent with Ligon Jones Insurance Services in downtown Hopewell. I'm here to tell you that at Ligon Jones Insurance, we're dedicated to serving you. You've heard all the gimmicks and sales pitches from 800 number and online companies, and we can offer all the same options, such as accident forgiveness, disappearing deductibles, 24-hour claim service, home and auto discounts, and much, much more. What we offer that they can't is local knowledge and experience, a broader selection of companies and coverages, and personal service. When you call, email, or stop by Ligon Jones Insurance, you will speak to Lucky, Sherry, or myself, and you will not have to press 1 for English or wait for the next available representative. We don't just sell insurance. We back it up with great customer service. At Ligon Jones Insurance Services, we have over 60 years experience. We all live in the Tri-Cities area, and we support many different local charities. From hot dog carts to hotels, we can cover it all. So if you want better pricing, better coverage, and better service, all from a company that gives back to the community, call Ligon Jones Insurance at 458-8522 or go to www.ligonjones.com.
At Owen Insurance Agency, you're not just another number to us. We're small enough to know you and large enough to meet your insurance needs. As an independent insurance agency, we have many available options to get you the best rate through the Hartford, Grange Insurance, Northern Neck, Progressive Insurance, or Dairyland Motorcycle. We offer great auto rates for all drivers and excellent homeowners coverage. You can also receive discounts when you combine your auto and home policies with us. Call or visit to compare. Let us do the shopping for you. Owen Insurance, 507 North 4th Avenue, Hopewell, 458-9400. That's 458-9400.
Heritage Feed and Seed has been Hopewell's lawn and garden expert for over 70 years. They say, if it grows, we have it. We also sell and service Cub Cadet, Steel, Echo, Exmark power equipment. Heritage Feed and Seed is the place to go. They are the service center for the largest equipment dealers in the area. That's Heritage Feed and Seed for all your lawn and garden needs. Located at 417 South 15th Avenue, Hopewell, Virginia, for all your lawn and garden needs.
Down by the riverside. Gonna build our new dream home down by the riverside. Ingram Realty is my guide. The Landings at Anchor Point, the newest riverfront neighborhood in the Appomattox. Located in Hopewell, just 1/2 mile from Fort Lee, features single-family houses, condos, and townhouses. Models open noon to 5, Wednesday through Sunday. Contact Tracy Ingram Realtor at 720-8508. Located in Hopewell, contact Tracy Ingram Realtor at 720-8508.
Mimi wants you to become aware of Heritage Custom Cabinets located at 23024 Air Park Drive, Petersburg, Virginia. Heritage Custom Cabinets designs and builds the cabinets you desire at a price you can afford. They have a custom selection showroom to explore the way you want your cabinets made. When designing cabinets, Mimi will walk you through every detail, from the colors to the countertops to the perfect stone backsplash. She loves to design and build quality cabinets just for you. Heritage Custom Cabinets is located at 23024 Air Park Drive, Petersburg, Virginia. The main number is 861-5251. That number again is 861-5251. Call Heritage Custom Cabinets today to get started with your fantastic kitchen.
And we welcome you back to tonight's coverage of Prince George Royals against the Hopewell Blue Devils. Varsity basketball here on WHAP, and you'll hear every game live on WHAP. Tentatively, we will be on the air tomorrow at 5 o'clock for the completion of the snow-out game that has Matoaka leading 6-2 against your Blue Devils. So a lot of the momentum for that game will be determined by tonight's result. And about 38 seconds from the beginning of the second half, we'll have to see how Hopewell handles this 2-point lead, and if they can go in tomorrow night at a road game in a hostile environment against Matoaka and put together another victory. So 8 minutes per quarter here in the second half, 16 minutes of regulation basketball remaining, and Hopewell will begin with possession, moving left to right. And the inbounds will come from Malik Jefferson. Jefferson dishes it in to Sean Wallace, who only had 4 points in the first half. We'll see if he can add some more contribution in the second. He dishes it to Jalen Jefferson. Jalen down low to Malik. No good, but he's fouled. Foul's going to be against number 42, Jeffrey Robinson. That's his second. And Malik Jefferson will go to the line for 2. So a good start for Hopewell as they quickly draw contact. And they will start off with 2 free throws for Malik Jefferson. Jefferson was able to go 3 for 4 in the first half on free throw attempts. And Jefferson's first shot is up, and it's off of the front iron, no good. That one way short, and the second shot is oncoming. Second shot is up, and that one is good. So Malik Jefferson adds a point, and it is 31-28. Sounds kind of like a football score, but that is the second half score so far in this varsity game between the Royals and Hopewell. Quick shot attempt, no good. In transition now, Hopewell for 2, and that is number 2, Allie Treadway. And Treadway went down with an apparent ankle injury early in the first half, but he's back on the court now, and a clean block on the other end by Malik Jefferson. Here comes Hopewell now. 3-point attempt, Treadway. Good! Allie Treadway for 3, and Treadway is pumped up 36-28. Hopewell with an 8-point lead. Nice shot there by Allie Treadway off of the turnover, and he quickly has his first 5 points of the game. Clean block on a 2-point attempt. Jalen Jefferson now getting involved, and Prince George will have the inbound underneath their basket. So Hopewell playing with some aggression here. Malik Nash gets the ball on the inbounds. 2-point attempt is good, so Malik Nash picks up where he left off in the first half. 36-30 Hopewell. Wallace dishes it back. Long three by Jalen Jefferson is off the front iron. No good. It's not really his shot. And Prince George will get a free possession. Nash for three. No good. Back iron. And contested rebound is collected by Prince George, and that's number 15, Swain Turner. And it is now 36-32. So Hopewell had their biggest lead of the night, but it's now trimmed to 4. Sean Wallace now looking against Tevin Tucker. Wallace gets it all the way to the paint, but dishes it back out to Treadway. Good for three, Ali Treadway. And boy, he has come out firing here in the second half. He's got 8 points in the first 2 minutes, and it's 39-32, and a quick timeout called by Prince George to collect themselves here. So, wow, Ali Treadway absolutely on fire. Shades of Faison Taylor in the first half. Taylor had those 8 points within about a minute and a half, and Treadway collects 8 points of his own within the first minute and 52 seconds of the third quarter. So with 6:08 remaining, it's now 39-32, a 7-point lead for the Blue Devils. And Ali Treadway, interesting story there. He was at Prince George last year and played for both the football and basketball teams. Transferred to Hopewell in the offseason and now has a very quick 8 points for the Blue Devils. 6:04 remaining. Prince George on the attack. Turnaround 2, and a foul committed, and that's number 44, Jalen Jefferson. That's his first, and going to the line for 2 will be Swain Turner. Turner has 4 points so far tonight. First shot for Turner is up, and it rolls in, and he will get a second shot. Turner's second attempt is up, and it is good. So Swain Turner converts for 2, and it's 39-34, Hopewell. Jalen Jefferson passes it to brother Malik. Malik looks for a man, gets Sean Wallace at the top of the key. Wallace will reset. Wallace gets it all the way to the paint. Layup, good. Nice aggressive move there by Sean Wallace. That's his first points of the half, and it's 41-34. Swain Turner gets the ball in the paint. He's not able to convert. Offensive rebound, and he will go to the line once again for 2, and I believe the foul will be against Malik Jefferson. Yep, that one's going to be against Malik, and that's his second foul. And Swain Turner will get another 2 free throws. First shot is up, and it's good. So Swain Turner coming through in a pinch here on the free throw line. Trevante Jones will check back in, and Jalen Jefferson will go to the bench. Swain Turner's second shot is good. 6 points already in the second half. And it's 41-36. So every time Hopewell pulls away, Prince George answers. Big possession here defensively for the Royals with a 5-point deficit. Trevante Jones over to Taylor. Taylor fakes a shot. It's 2-on-1, but Taylor draws it back out. Nice, smart veteran maneuver by Faison Taylor. Taylor, tough defense against him, almost turns it over. And there's a scramble for the loose ball. And wow, what a play there. And nice play by Prince George. That's number 21, David McDougal, who's going to come up with the turnover, and he calls the timeout to avoid the travel. 30-second timeout, Prince George. So really, really aggressive defense being played by both teams in this game. It's caused a lot of turnovers. Kind of a preview to tomorrow night. In the Hopewell-Matoaka first 3 minutes that we saw, both teams were going after the ball a lot, and Hopewell's going to have to do that quite a bit tomorrow if they want to get back in that game against the Warriors. But for the task at hand tonight, Hopewell leads by 5 with 4:55 remaining here in the third quarter. But Prince George will have the ball after a really nice defensive effort by David McDougal. McDougal has 6 points, and he's collected a couple of turnovers that way by playing really, really hard and going to the ground if necessary. Checking in is Tynan Bassett. He inbounds the ball, and it's tipped, and it will now be under the basket. Prince George will retain possession. Bassett tried to get a quick one into Swain Turner, but it was tipped off of Malik Jefferson. Turner gets the ball on the inbounds this time, but it's blocked by Malik Jefferson. Sean Wallace comes up with it. Now on the other end, Wallace gets past the defender. Layup no good, but the putback is good. And that is Trevante Jones. So 4 points now for Trevante Jones. 43-36 Hopewell. Turner takes it to the rim. He's fouled by Malik Jefferson, and he'll go to the line for 2. So that's 3 on Malik Jefferson. And Swain Turner will once again go to the free throw line for 2. Turner's 4 for 4 here in the second half on free throw attempts. The first shot is up and good. Turner only had 2 points in the first half. He's already got 7 in the second. Malik with his 3 fouls will go to the bench, and Owen Abrahamian will replace him. Second shot up by Swain Turner. No good off the back iron. Scramble for the loose ball, and it's picked up by Prince George. So a 6-point deficit now. Prince George gets a second chance. Tevin Tucker works it over to 21. Floater no good. Abrahamian with the rebound, and he will get it back, and Hopewell gets the ball. Faison Taylor looking for either an open man or an open shot, and he's had several of them tonight. Trevante Jones. Now back into the corner to Sean Wallace. Wallace tripped up, and they're going to call a foul. We'll see who they call it against. There were 3 gold shirts in the area, so we'll see who rings up with the foul. It looks like it's going to be on 15. Yep, that one on number 15, Swain Turner. That's his second. No shot, though, and Hopewell will take it from the baseline. Inbounds, 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Prince George. So Prince George down by 6, and hobbled is once again Ali Treadway. They're going to let the play develop, though, and Swain Turner for 2, and now they're going to call the timeout as Ali Treadway once again looks like he's got a leg injury, and he's going to go back to the locker room immediately this time. And looks like maybe another cramp. He's going immediately to a bottle of water, and he'll come off the court. And it's 43-39, 3:28 remaining. And a quick hand check foul, and that's Swain Turner once again, and that's going to be his 3rd. So 43-39. Turner rings up his 3rd foul. Hopewell gets it inbounds. Shot put up, out of control, no good. And Prince George is going to have an open layup. Oh, he missed it. Put back by Tynan Bassett, no good. Bassett gets his own rebound. That one rolls out. Abrahamian with the rebound. Abrahamian trying to get out of there. He does. And Faison Taylor now gets the ball. Taylor into the corner for 3. No good. Rebound, Prince George. Errant 3-pointer by Trevante Jones. And here comes Prince George on the other end. And that one is an offensive foul. Offensive foul. And I think that's Turner again. Turner's going to have to come out. He's got 4 fouls. And big Christian Chappell will come back into the game. So Turner not able to convert and, in fact, draws the offensive foul. So 2:50 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. It's a 4-point lead. Faison Taylor for 3, and it's good. Didn't get the foul call, but he gets the 3, his first 3 of the half, and it's 46-39. A lot of contact there, but no call. Tynan Bassett for 2, and it's good. 46-41. Back and forth. Both offenses performing really well. 3 Three-point attempt, Taylor. No good. And a rebound, Prince George. Robinson collects the rebound. Quickly back in transition. Layup is good. That's David McDougal. And that's his first points of the half. 46-43. So Prince George hanging around here. And both sidelines getting really loud. Abrahamian with the ball. And he almost turns it over. It ends up in the hands of Taylor. Three-point attempt, no good. And out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Hopewell off of the foot of David McDougal. Isaiah Parker will come back into the game for Hopewell, as well as Samuel Cooper. So some of the reserves will see some time here for the Blue Devils. Waning seconds of the third quarter, a minute and 45 remaining. Ball inbounded to Cooper. Cooper dribbles across. Abrahamian for two. No good. Rebound, Prince George. So Prince George coming back now. They could tie it here. Aaron pass. Chappell ends up with the ball. No good. Rebound now, Abrahamian. Abrahamian trying to find somebody to dish it out to, and he eventually gets it to Isaiah. Isaiah Parker. Taylor travels, though, in the lane on the other end. And Taylor says, my fault. A lot of effort from Faison Taylor here in this second half. Minute and 12 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And Prince George trying to tie it on this possession. Tynan Bassett off to Jeffrey Robinson. Prince George gets into the lane. Chappell travels. Christian Chappell took him one step too many. And once again, the turnover bug has invaded this arena. Both teams turning the ball over multiple times. Some gift cards getting passed out on the sideline here. Fans certainly get excited about a giveaway. Just under a minute remaining here in the third quarter, and Faison Taylor dribbles it into the front court for Hopewell. Goes from left to right. Passes it to Isaiah Parker. Abrahamian for two. It's good. Nice move by Owen Abrahamian. He's got 4 in the game. And out of bounds. And Hopewell was trying to get a timeout on the inbounds. They didn't get it. And I think Hopewell will be content with collecting the turnover. .4 remaining in the third quarter. Hopewell with a 5-point lead and the ball. Faison Taylor trying to find a screen. He'll dish it off to Parker instead. And is that another offensive foul? Nope. Looks like just a 3-second violation against Hopewell. 22 and a half seconds remaining here in the third quarter. This is going to be a fun game down the stretch here. Both teams playing with a lot of energy and talent. Dribbled into the corner. Chappell with an open look, and it's good. Christian Chappell with his 4th point of the night. And a steal quickly. Tevin Tucker, good. Tevin Tucker for 2. And it's a 1-point lead for Hopewell with 4 seconds remaining. Taylor gets it into the front court. 1 second remaining. Gets off a 3. No good. And we will go into the fourth quarter. Hopewell clinging on to a 1-point lead, 48-47. This is going to be a great stretch run, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the balance of tonight's game. It's 48-47 Hopewell. You're listening to WHAP Fox Sports Radio.
This is Jeff Butler, pastor of Hopewell's Woodlawn Presbyterian Church, and I invite you to come visit us sometime. We're a church that not only worships together each Sunday morning at 11, but on Tuesday nights serve our members and those from the community by bowling together at the 15th Street Bowling Alley from 6:30 to 8:30. The first Saturday of each month, we offer a free breakfast starting at 8:30, and each Sunday, rotating between afternoons and evenings, we offer a youth program for middle schoolers and high schoolers. We also have a preschool for ages 3 and 4. We support missionaries in Haiti and Russia, regularly support the Super Kids ministry throughout the Tri-Cities, and the Big Brother and Big Sisters program here in Hopewell. We think that the most important thing that we can do in our life is to give back to the Lord for how graciously and generously He has loved us in Christ. As we love God with all of ourselves and our neighbor as ourselves, we see lives changing for Christ, youngsters becoming mentored, the community being strengthened, and the Tri-Cities becoming more hopeful, joyful, and peaceful in the midst of the chaos of the world. I invite you to come check us out, Woodlawn Presbyterian Church, 1201 Blackstone Avenue, right here in Hopewell.
And welcome back to WHAP Fox Sports Radio. Beginning of the fourth quarter as Hopewell leads 48-47. Two very evenly matched teams here tonight. And Prince George will get possession to start this fourth quarter. Christian Chappell ends up with the ball at the top, dribbles it around, open three-point attempt, no good, way off was David McDougall, and Hopewell gets the rebound. Faison Taylor working the point guard position, dishes it off. Right underneath the basket is Jefferson, but he loses it, back up, no good, rebound, out of bounds, and it's going to stay right here with Hopewell. Malik Jefferson wanted a foul, but it wasn't called. Hopewell will still keep the ball. Pass inbounded to Sean Wallace. Wallace back to Taylor. Taylor with the three-point attempt, no good. Rebound Malik Jefferson. Jefferson puts it back up, no good. And the rebound now to Prince George. Sloppy possession there, and Prince George gets the ball back. Way outside for three, no good. Rebound Malik Jefferson. And that was Malik Nash trying to get a three quickly there for Prince George. Dribble to the basket, dribbled back out to Jefferson though. Faison Taylor now looking to get back into the paint. Contested against Chappell. That's not a battle Faison Taylor's going to win, and it goes out of bounds off of Hopewell. Prince George ball. 6:53 left here in the fourth quarter, and it is 48-47. In favor of the home-standing Blue Devils. Royals get it back into the front court now. Tevin Tucker calling the play, dishing it around to Swain Turner. No shot, and they call a foul down low. It looks like that one will be on Malik Jefferson. If so, that's his fourth. And it is on Malik Jefferson. We'll see if they keep him in the game. Nope, they're going to check in Owen Abrahamian. They'll save Jefferson for the stretch run. So Prince George will have the ball on the baseline to inbound. Tevin Tucker will handle inbounding duties here. And they dish it in. Quick layup attempt, no good by Swain Turner. Rebound Hopewell. They get it on the other side. Layup is good. Nice shot there by Bryant Hughes. And oh, there's a little push. And we'll see what the call is here, but somebody said or did something. Hopewell's coach is pretty mad at Swain Turner, and the referee had to hold back Swain Turner. That was Bryant Hughes who sunk the basket, and some words being exchanged between Swain Turner and Bryant Hughes. We'll see how the officials handle this here. Malik Jefferson came off the bench, and that might be the big issue here is that Malik Jefferson came off the bench for the Blue Devils. So the officials sorting things out here, and they're going to call a technical foul on Bryant Hughes. So they're going to call a technical on Bryant Hughes. That's his first foul of the night, and shooting the two will be Malik Nash for the Royals. First shot is no good for Malik Nash. This is a big moment in the game here, only a 3-point lead. Both teams pretty impassioned here, but you got to control your temper there. Second shot is up and it's good. Malik Nash hits the second free throw. No love lost between these two teams, particularly with the dynamic with Ali Treadway and some of the other issues, but not to mention both teams very, very evenly matched. So 50-48 Hopewell after the technical free throws. Hughes will hit the bench now. Chapel with the ball underneath, working against Abrahamian. It's good, and it's a tie game once again. 50-50. If they keep dishing it to Chapel like that, they're going to be hard to stop. Abrahamian over to Malik Jefferson, two-pointer, good. Malik Jefferson, and it's 52-50. So Hopewell answers with a two-pointer of their own. So Tevin Tucker now setting up on the outside. Gets it to Malik Nash, knocked off of Malik Jefferson out of bounds. It'll stay with Prince George. So Wayne Turner will come back in, replacing Jeffrey Robinson. He took a quick breather after the altercation. It's 52-50. 5:49 remaining here. Prince George working around the key. Faison Taylor took a risk there, wasn't able to come up with the ball. Three-point attempt, no good. Royals get the offensive rebound. Malik Nash over to Chapel for two, no good. And the rebound to Malik Jefferson. So now Faison Taylor gets the ball. He's dribbling it into the paint. Jumper for two, no good. Put back, no good. Rebound Abrahamian, back out to Sean Wallace. So Sean Wallace is going to take his time with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the lead. He dishes it to number 15, and that's a foul called. And I think they're going to get Wayne Turner with the foul. If I've got it counted right, that's his fifth. We'll see. No, that's his fourth. I believe he has four, and Tevin Tucker has three. So with four fouls, Turner will come out. He'll be replaced by Jeffrey Robinson. Inbounded. Abrahamian gets it, and he turns it over. Here comes Tevin Tucker. Blocked! Oh, but they call the foul. They call the foul. And that one looked like a clean block, but they get him for the foul. And that's on Faison Taylor. That's going to be his third. So it'll be two shots for Prince George to try and tie it with just under 5 minutes left. And it'll be Tevin Tucker shooting two. Tucker's first shot is up and no good. So Prince George has been helter-skelter from the free throw line here in the second half. Other than Wayne Turner, who's 5 for 6, the rest of the team is 1 for 4. Second shot up, and it's good. 52-51, 1 point lead for the Blue Devils. And the Blue Devils will bring it up. Sean Wallace controlling the ball. Gets into the lane, but that's nowhere to go. Chapel met him. 3-point attempt, Jefferson, no good. And fighting for the rebound, Christian Chapel will get it. Oh, but he turns it over. Faison Taylor with a nice hands play there. Gets it back into Malik. Malik for two, no good. Rebound once again to Christian Chapel. Fast-paced action here. And it's a 1 point lead for Hopewell. Tucker brings it back into the front court. Malik Nash over on the left side. Chapel at the top. He's looking for an open man. And they'll reset McDougal with the ball at the top. Dribbled into Chapel. And they are going to call, I think, is that a jump? Yep, they call a simultaneous possession. And it will go back to Hopewell, but the possession arrow will switch to Prince George. At least I think that's the call. We'll wait and see. It may, yep, there's the arrow switching. And a 1 point lead for Hopewell, but Prince George now has the possession arrow. 2 point attempt, Malik Jefferson, no good. It's tipped out, and Prince George will get the ball back. So Tevin Tucker brings it in to the Royals front court. Malik Nash fakes the three. Now the 2 point jumper, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Prince George gets it back. Tucker down low for two, and it's good. That's number 42, Robinson. Jeffrey Robinson for two, and Prince George takes their first lead of the second half. 53-52. Hopewell brings it back now. Malik Jefferson looks for his man, gets his brother Jalen. Jalen passes it to Faison Taylor. Long three, no good. Rebound, though, to Jefferson, and he's fouled. And that's fourth foul on Tevin Tucker. And that one is going to be foul number 6 or 7. We'll see if they go to the line. Yep, so that puts Hopewell into the bonus, and it'll be 1-1. Or no, next foul will be 1-1, so that's the 6th foul. So inbound from the baseline now, and it goes to Sean Wallace. Wallace into Jefferson. Jefferson nowhere to go. Back over to Sean Wallace. Hopewell taking their time, setting up a play. Wallace is going to take it himself, but he dishes it back out. 3-point attempt. Malik Jefferson, no good. Malik with the rebound, and it's good. So that was Jalen taking the 3-point attempt. Malik cleans up the trash, and Hopewell gets the lead back. And a timeout taken by Hopewell. So 54-53. Really nice heads-up play there by Malik Jefferson to collect the rebound. And a 1-point lead with 2:49 remaining. So we know Ali Treadway has 8 points for Hopewell, but we haven't seen him play since he limped off the court earlier. Malik Jefferson has 5 here in the second half for the Blue Devils. Prince George has been led in the second half by Swain Turner. 5 of his 9 points coming from the free throw line. Malik Nash, 3. Christian Chappell, 4. Tevin Turner, 3 as well. Tevin Tucker handling the primary point guard duties for Prince George tonight. And a 1-point lead for Hopewell with 2:49 remaining. So we'll see if Hopewell can close the door on the Royals like they did in their meeting back on December the 29th. Hopewell came through with a 5-point win on the road in that instance. Also coming into play is that Hopewell is in the bonus going forward. They'll shoot 1-1 on the next foul. And I believe the next foul would also put Prince George in the bonus. So Tevin Tucker works it back into the front court for Prince George. Into the paint now, Swain Tucker dishes it to Chappell for 2. Good! Christian Chappell. And it's 55-54. Prince George once again takes the lead. 55-54 with 2:25 remaining. Wallace over to Jalen Jefferson. Jefferson gets his brother Malik, but they struggle for the ball. And Chappell nearly created a turnover, but it goes out of bounds to Hopewell. So Hopewell will get it on the baseline now with 2:15 remaining. Inbounded now to Hughes. 3-point Taylor. No good, in and out. Rebound Christian Chappell. So Prince George now with a 1-point lead and the ball. Tevin Tucker for 2, no good. Rebound Malik Jefferson. Pretty early in the possession, and now scramble for the loose ball. And did we get a timeout there? I believe we did get a timeout. And no, they actually, they do call a timeout, and it's a full timeout. So with 1:55 remaining here, it's 55-54. Prince George will take a quick commercial break and come back on the other side with the rest of tonight's game. You're listening to WHAP, Fox Sports Radio.
Commonwealth Dentistry, located at 456 Charles Dimmick Parkway in Clover Heights and on 4th and Broadway in Hopewell, provide trusted and comfortable dental care for the entire family. Doctors Beltrami, Dixon, and Stafford and their staff provide only the best that modern dentistry has to offer. They use the latest in technology and procedures to provide your care. They specialize in children, family, and cosmetic dentistry, crowns on your first visit, and teeth implants. They keep up with the latest dental procedures and pride themselves on patient care. They accept many dental insurance plans. Call now for your appointment at 520-4088 or in Hopewell at 458-3004. Why Commonwealth Dentistry? They are simply the best. That number again is 520-4088 or in Hopewell at 458-3004. This is Win Hasty. Take it from me. I go there.
And down the stretch we come as Hopewell trails by 55-54 against the Prince George Royals, and it's just under 2 minutes remaining. Hopewell with the ball. Sean Wallace brings it back into the front court, dishes it down to Malik Jefferson, working against Chappell, and they call it travel. Malik trying to get around Christian Chappell, is not able to do it without shuffling his feet, and Prince George gets the ball once again. And the turnover bug has hit the Blue Devils here tonight. See if Prince George can get yet another score off of turnover in this possession. 1:36 remaining. Back into the front court now is Prince George. Christian Chappell at the top of the paint. Dishes it back out. 2-point attempt. Swain Tucker, no good, in and out. And rebound Malik Jefferson. Here comes Hopewell. Sean Wallace. Over to Jalen Jefferson. No good. He couldn't convert on the layup. And a rebound to Prince George. Got to hit that layup with 1:15 remaining. Slowly into the front court is Tevin Tucker. Dishes it over to Malik Nash. Nash now over to David McDougal. Steal! Steal to Hopewell. Coming on the other side. 2-point attempt, no good. Scramble for the loose ball, and it's retained by Prince George. What a play there by McDougal. McDougal saved it out of bounds, and Prince George now with 48 seconds left has the ball. Back up to the top now. And a timeout called by Prince George with the ball, a 1-point lead, 41.3 seconds remaining. That was a great play by McDougal to save the ball out of bounds. He was practically in the bench there. Full timeout. We'll come back on the other side. You're listening to WHAP Fox Sports Radio, 55-54. Prince George holds on to the lead.
Snyder Chevrolet has an extensive inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. If you're looking for quality new or used trucks, Snyder features the rugged Tahoe as well as the popular Silverado 1500. Snyder offers a fantastic selection of vehicles under $15,000. Stop by Snyder Chevrolet today, 5200 Oak Lawn Boulevard near Fort Lee. Snyder has been in business since 1966.
And we're back on WHAP Fox Sports Radio. Hopewell comes pretty quickly out of their timeout with the set play. Prince George taking a little bit more time in their timeout. Back to that defensive play, though, by McDougal. He was practically into the stands, but he saved that ball. That might be the play of the game thus far. If he doesn't save that ball, it's Hopewell possession with about 48 seconds remaining and plenty of opportunities to convert. Now it's a question of, will the Blue Devils begin to foul if they're not able to get a turnover here quickly? And they're going to call a dead ball foul on Prince George. Wow, that's huge. Dead ball foul. Looks like it was on Tynan Bassett. And Prince George's coach certainly doesn't like the call. But no time comes off the clock, and a foul committed by the team with the lead. Hopewell will get a basically free possession. So major mistake there by Tynan Bassett. And Hopewell gets the ball back with 41.3 remaining. Sean Wallace looking for an open man. Jalen Jefferson in the corner for three, no good. Scramble for the rebound, and Taylor gets it. Taylor now for two, and he's fouled. Taylor down hard. Foul committed by Prince George. And when Taylor gets up, he'll get an opportunity for two. The foul is going to be on number 12, Tevin Tucker. That's going to be his fifth. So he'll be disqualified. And wow, what a play there by Faison Taylor to pick up the offensive rebound, go to the rack for two. And if he converts these two free throws, Hopewell will have a 1-point lead. And waiting to see a little conversation going by the officials. I thought that was the fifth foul on Tevin Tucker. Tucker has not left the court yet. So the foul was actually not on Tevin Tucker. The correction has been made. The foul was on Tynan Bassett. That's his third foul on another conference. They can't get straight who the foul was on. They're taking the time to get it right, though. And yeah, so the foul was on Tynan Bassett is the final decision. And Bassett will come out of the game, replaced by David McDougal. So 2 huge free throws now. First shot is up, and it's good. Faison Taylor. And apparently this is a one-on-one situation because they converged on the basket. I'm not sure how that was not a shooting foul, but it's irrelevant. Taylor now, second shot up and good. Faison Taylor. And now Hopewell with a 1-point lead, and they call a timeout. 27.6 seconds remaining. Hopewell up by 1. Full timeout. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back on the other side. Don't go away. You're listening to WHAP, Fox Sports Radio.
Where do you turn when you need help with hardware? Well, I know where I go, and that's McKay's True Value Hardware in Hopewell. McKay's has the most extensive inventory in the hardware business since 1955. If it's heating, cooling, plumbing, painting, or electrical, McKay's has it at a very competitive price, including difficult-to-find items such as wood and machine screws, stainless steel nuts and bolts, washers, filters, and hoses. Bob McKay's superior knowledge and helpful staff have what you want when you need it the most. McKay's Hardware, 416 South 15th Avenue, 458-3241.
And we're back here on WHAP, Fox Sports Radio, and this has been such an exciting game. Hopewell and Prince George trading the lead back and forth. Prince George now trails by 1. They will have possession, though, 56-55 in favor of Hopewell after 2 huge free throws by Faison Taylor, who's really been the star of this game for the Blue Devils. 13 points for Faison Taylor. Taylor really one of the veterans on the team. So, ball inbounded by Prince George, and it's collected by McDougal. McDougal gets it back to Tevin Tucker. 22 seconds remaining. Tucker over into the corner. Passes it to Taylor. Now to Christian Chappell at the top, looking for a man. Layup no good. Hopewell rebound. 10 seconds left. Into the open court. Ali Treadway for 2. 5 seconds left. 58-55, and a timeout called. Prince George gets the timeout. 4.7 seconds remaining, and it's 58-55 Hopewell. Ali Treadway came out of nowhere to get the 2. Full timeout by Prince George. 4.7 seconds remaining. What a sequence there. Prince George could not find an open shot. Took them forever to find anything even close to an open shot. The shot they were able to put up was very contested, and Malik Jefferson came up with the rebound, and Ali Treadway was wide open going towards the basket, gets the 2, and now Prince George will have 4.7 seconds remaining to find a 3-pointer to try and tie this ball game. A full timeout called by Prince George to set up a play. Hopewell already out of their timeout. They're fired up. It'll be Faison Taylor, Ali Treadway, Swain Turner, Tremonte Jones, Malik Jefferson, and I believe the 5th is Sean Wallace for Hopewell. Crowd really getting into it here before they come onto the bench. Now the Royals are checking in for the first time, number 4, Brandon Humphrey. And Humphrey, you have to assume, is a 3-point specialist because we have not seen him in this game. Inbounding the ball will be number 21, McDougal. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. 3-point attempt up and good! Good! 3-point attempt up and good. Swain Turner. It's tied and we'll go to overtime. What a shot by Swain Turner. That's amazing. From the top of the key, Swain Turner hits the 3 and we'll head to overtime. What a game. The crowd is going nuts. Prince George's fans on this side of the court nearly got onto the court after that 3, and we will head to a 4-minute overtime period. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back on the other side. Don't you dare go away. You're listening to WHAP, Fox Sports Radio.
Hello, my name is Andy Clark, and I'm an agent with Ligon Jones Insurance Services in downtown Hopewell. I'm here to tell you that at Ligon Jones Insurance, we're dedicated to serving you. You've heard all the gimmicks and sales pitches from 800 number and online companies, and we can offer all the same options, such as accident forgiveness, disappearing deductibles, 24-hour claim service, home and auto discounts, and much, much more. What we offer that they can't is local knowledge and experience, a broader selection of companies and coverages, and personal service. When you call, email, or stop by Ligon Jones Insurance, you will speak to Lucky, Sherry, or myself, and you will not have to press 1 for English or wait for the next available representative. We don't just sell insurance. We back it up with great customer service. At Ligon Jones Insurance Services, we have over 60 years experience. We all live in the Tri-Cities area, and we support many different local charities. From hot dog carts to hotels, we can cover it all. So if you want better pricing, better coverage, and better service, all from a company that gives back to the community, call Ligon Jones Insurance at 458-8522 or go to www.ligonjones.com.
And welcome back. Overtime now between Hopewell and Prince George. Here comes the jump. It's Malik Jefferson and Christian Chappell taking the jump, and it's controlled by the Blue Devils. Blue Devils get the jump. This will be a 4-minute overtime period. Sean Wallace controls the ball up by the scorer's table. He's going to take a long three, no good, and the rebound to Prince George. Too early to take a three there, in my opinion. Scramble down below Prince George's basket. Good two-pointer. Two-pointer by David McDougal. So it's 60-58 now. David McDougal hits a huge layup. And a stoppage in play here. There may have been, we'll see what it was. I'm not sure. The referees are having a discussion. It may be a bench warning. Oh, a technical foul. Wow. Technical foul called against the Prince George bench. And Hopewell is going to get 2 free throws. That's a huge technical foul. I don't think it was against a certain player. I think it was against Prince George's bench. So it's 60-58. It'll be Faison Taylor taking 2 free throws. First shot is up and no good, way short. Taylor will get a second shot though. Taylor's second shot is up and that one's good. So it's 60-59. So a costly technical foul against the Royals. Wrong time to have your bench get a technical foul. And with 3:34 remaining in this first overtime period, it will be Hopewell with possession. And the technical foul was actually against Tevin Tucker. That's his 5th foul, so he'll have to come out, and he'll be replaced by Jean-Jean Lambert. Prince George's fans shout their disapproval, but Tucker will watch the balance of this game from the bench. Faison Taylor gets the inbound. 3-point attempt, Hopewell, no good. And rebound, but it's out of bounds against Prince George, and Hopewell will get the ball. So 3:25 remaining. Hopewell with possession, trailing by 1. Inbounded off of the foot, I believe, of one of the Prince George players, so it'll stay right here with Hopewell. Faison Taylor handling the inbound over to Sean Wallace. Kicks it back to number 2, Ali Treadway. Treadway back to Taylor. Taylor being closely guarded by Jay Shore. 2-point attempt, Taylor, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Offensive putback again, no good. Chappell with the rebound. That's the 12th rebound of the night for Christian Chappell, and Prince George has a 1-point lead. Into the corner now. 2-point attempt, no good. Putback, no good. Rebound, Sean Wallace. Now Ali Treadway, one-on-one to the basket. Offensive foul, Ali Treadway. Treadway through the elbow, and it's an offensive foul. His first of the game. And Prince George, nice play there by Jean-Jean Lambert to draw the offensive foul. So 60-59. 2:52 remaining. And the officials having to keep a really close watch on the benches here. Ball inbounded to Lambert. Tight pressure in the backcourt. The Royals break the pressure. They get into the front court. Open two-pointer, lob up to Chappell, and a foul. Over the back of Chappell. That's Treadway's second. And Chappell will, nope, it's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be the last foul, though, before the bonus. Abrahamian will come in for Hopewell now. And he will replace Trevante Jones. So going big are the Blue Devils here on this defensive possession. Lambert inbounding the ball. Lambert looking for a man. There's the inbounds now to Malik Nash. Prince George, I'm sure, willing to take their time here. Lambert gets the ball back once again, back up to Nash. Now to Tucker. Shawayne Turner dishes it back to Lambert. Lambert now over to David McDougal. McDougal for two. No good, but he's fouled. So McDougal will go to the line, and that might be the fifth foul on Malik Jefferson. It looks like that one's actually against Taylor, and that's his fourth. McDougal's first shot is up and good. So McDougal has now got 3 points here in this overtime period. Second shot now for McDougal, up and no good. So a 2-point lead. Hopewell with the ball with 2:19 remaining in overtime. Faison Taylor trying to find a way around his defender. Gets it into the paint, nowhere to go. He puts up a floater, no good. He gets his own rebound. Scramble for the loose ball. Finds the hands of Malik Jefferson, no good, and Chappell collects it. Christian Chappell comes up with another big defensive play, and Prince George has the ball up two. Into the paint to Chappell, down low, no good. I think Malik Jefferson got a piece of it, and the rebound to the Blue Devils. 1:47 remaining. Down low to Jefferson. He should have taken it earlier. He gets off of the back. No good. Rebound Prince George. If he had gone straight up with it, I think he would have made a shot. So Prince George now has the ball and a foul on the sideline. That's against Sean Wallace. That's his first. And that might be the foul that puts them into the 1-and-1. And yeah, it'll be 1-and-1. And J.J. Lambert will go to the line for the 1-and-1. First shot up, and it's good. That one went high off of the back iron, and it goes back in for the point. 62-59. Lambert, second shot up. Wow, again off the back iron. High, and it's 63-59, two-possession lead for Prince George. 1:28 remaining. Errant pass, but he's bailed out with the foul. And we'll see who that's against. I think that's against 21, McDougal. That's his first. And going to the line now will be Sean Wallace. Huge free throws here. First attempt up for Wallace is good. Ice cold free throw there. Second shot now for Wallace. It's up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Christian Chappell. That's his 16th rebound. 1:23 remaining here. 3-point lead for Prince George. Lambert breaks the pressure. And now they're probably willing to hold the ball for a few seconds. Working against the defense. Jumper from the paint, no good. Rebound, Faison Taylor. Here comes Faison Taylor. 3-point deficit. He's going to take it to the basket. And he's fouled, and it's good! Faison Taylor for two, and he'll go to the line for one. He is fired up, as are Hopewell's fans. It's 63-61, 1 minute remaining. 63-62. And Faison Taylor with an opportunity to tie it back once again. What a game for Faison Taylor. 18 points thus far. The shot is up and it's good. 63-63. 57 seconds remaining. Lambert brings it into the front court. Takes it and he misses out of bounds. They call it a clean block against Malik Jefferson. So Prince George will have it underneath their basket. Abrahamian will check back in for a defensive sub. And he will replace Ali Treadway. Handling the inbound will be Lambert. Lambert gets it in. Quick attempt is no good. Chappell, though, with the rebound. Dribbles. He shuffles his feet in the lane. And with 49 and a half remaining, Hopewell will have the ball, and they'll try to take the lead on this possession. And a timeout called now by Hopewell. Full timeout. 49 and a half remaining. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back on the other side. You're listening to WHAP, Fox Sports Radio.
At Owen Insurance Agency, you're not just another number to us. We're small enough to know you and large enough to meet your insurance needs. As an independent insurance agency, we have many available options to get you the best rate through the Hartford, Grange Insurance, Northern Neck, Progressive Insurance, or Dairyland Motorcycle. We offer great auto rates for all drivers and excellent homeowners coverage. You can also receive discounts when you combine your auto and home policies with us. Call or visit to compare. Let us do the shopping for you. Owen Insurance, 507 North 4th Avenue, Hopewell, 458-9400. That's 458-9400.
And you can just feel in the air that something big is about to happen on one side or the other. It's 63-63 with 49 and a half seconds left. Hopewell and Prince George duking it out here in their second meeting of the season. Hopewell took the first meeting by 5 at Prince George's house. And in this matchup, it's been nothing but trading blows back and forth. Three-pointer for three-pointer, layup for layup. And with 49 and a half seconds remaining in overtime, Hopewell will have the ball, trying to take the lead. It'll be Malik Jefferson inbounding to Faison Taylor. They're alone in the backcourt as Prince George will try and set up their D. Prince George running a 1-3-1 on their side. Taylor trying to find an open man. Dishes it to Malik Jefferson. Jefferson back to Sean Wallace. 38 seconds remaining. Wallace dribbles it to the top of the lane, over to Abrahamian. Abrahamian looking for a man, gets it to Malik. Malik Jefferson now dribbling, gets it over to 15 Hughes. Hughes over to Taylor. Taylor fakes the shot, takes it in the lane for two. No good. Offensive rebound. Hopewell gets it back. 19 seconds remaining. Taylor over to Sean Wallace. Wallace back into the lane to Jefferson for two. Good. Malik Jefferson for two. Timeout. Hopewell. Malik Jefferson with a huge dish on the inside, and it's 65-63, 10.6 seconds remaining. What a play there. Great offensive rebound by Faison Taylor. Full timeout, so we'll take another quick commercial break. 10.6 seconds remaining. Don't you dare go anywhere. We'll be right back on WHAP, Fox Sports Radio.
Heretic Feed and Seed has been Hopewell's lawn and garden expert for over 70 years. They say, if it grows, we have it. We also sell and service Cub Cadet, Steel, Echo, Exmark power equipment. Heretic Feed and Seed is the place to go. They are the service center for the largest equipment dealers in the area. That's Heretic Feed and Seed for all your lawn and garden needs. Located at 417 South 15th Avenue, Hopewell, Virginia, for all your lawn and garden needs.
11.4 seconds remaining. Malik Jefferson hits a huge two-pointer, and Hopewell has the lead 65-63. Are we setting up for exactly what we saw in the first half? A buzzer beater by Prince George to send it into double overtime or take the win. We'll see. 11.4 seconds remaining. Prince George inbounds the ball. 10 seconds remaining. Lambert brings it over the half-court line. 6 seconds remaining. Dishes it into Hopewell. It's stolen. Hopewell gets it back. 2 seconds remaining. Out of bounds. 0.4 seconds remaining. And will it be with Prince George? I'm not sure what the signal is. Timeout, Prince George. I think they will get the ball with 0.4 seconds remaining. They got it down low to Chappell where they wanted to get it for that 2, but it was knocked out of his hands by Apprahanian. What a defensive play, and with 0.4 seconds remaining, it's going to take nothing short of a miracle for Prince George now. Hopewell with a 2-point lead. A timeout called by Prince George. What a game so far here. 65 to 63. Prince George setting up whatever play they're going to run here. They're going to have to get a quick inbounds and an immediate shot. And Prince George taking a little bit more time than the referees would like, I think, here. Fans all on their feet. And here comes now Prince George out of the timeout. They'll have the ball underneath their own basket, so a long way to go here with 0.4 seconds remaining. It'll be Lambert handling the inbound duties. Lambert gets it in. And shot's not in time, and that'll do it. Hopewell wins in overtime, 65 to 63. And the officials, not sure what the call is here. Apparently they called something against, I guess it was a deflection off of Hopewell, so they'll get one more shot at inbounding this ball. So Lambert dishes it in once again. Shot is up. Knocked out of bounds, and that will do it. Hopewell wins 65 to 63 in overtime. What a game by both teams. What an effort. Hopewell improves to 8-6, and Prince George will fall to 6-6. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back on the other side with the post-game show and the Stroh-Snyder Chevrolet player of the game. You're listening to WHAP Fox Sports Radio.
Shoes need repairing? Don't know where to take them? Cavalli's Leather Shop and Shoe Repair, 3514 Oaklawn Boulevard in Hopewell, is the place to go. Cavalli's features a complete line of motorcycle apparel, including vests, jackets, chaps, road packets, tool pouches, and gloves. Need a patch sewn on your biker's vest? Cavalli's is the place. They also carry Western boots and hats. That's Cavalli Shoe Repair and Leather Shop, 3514 Oaklawn Boulevard in Hopewell, phone 458-2016. Open 9 to 6 weekdays, 9 to 5 Saturday.
And welcome to the post-game show, sponsored by Stroh-Snyder Chevrolet, right here in Hopewell off of Route 36, serving the Tri-Cities for years and years, and also serving WHAP and helping us bring you Hopewell Blue Devils basketball. What a game, 65-63 the final, as Hopewell knocks off Prince George here in overtime. So what a game, and you got to put it on the back of Faison Taylor. 17 points for the Blue Devils, including 4 in overtime, and none bigger than that big and one that he hit with just a few seconds remaining in this game. He finishes with 17, also contributing in overtime. Sean Wallace, the starting point guard, 8 points overall for him. Give a call to Malik Jefferson, 12 points, actually 14, including that last 2 that he hit to seal it here. And Ali Treadway, 10 points all in the second half for Hopewell. So the player of the game tonight, Faison Taylor. He is your Stroh-Snyder Chevrolet player of the game. His 4 points in overtime lift Hopewell over this very scrappy and tough Prince George Royals team. Prince George, for their own efforts, 14 points out of Malik Nash, 11 points out of Swain Turner, including 9 in the second quarter. And David McDougall collects 11 for the Prince George Royals. So, what a game. And again, Hopewell escaping with a 65 to 63 victory against Prince George, and they will go on tomorrow night to take on the Matoaka Warriors. That's a 5 o'clock start time. You can hear that right here on WHAP. 1340, 5 o'clock. Make sure you tune in if you can't make it out to the game in person. That's a road game at Matoaka. and basically the conclusion of a 6-2 score. We played the first 3 minutes, and then inclement weather postponed the game until this Saturday. So for Charles Bennett, for Glenn Thomas, I'm Aaron Miles, and we thank you for joining us here tonight on WHAP Fox Sports Radio. We'll see you tomorrow night as the Hopewell Blue Devils take on the Matoaka Warriors. Good night, everyone. All right.